Hey everybody, it's Paige and welcome to Vlogmas Day 18. Today's video is going to be my first makeup declutter of this December declutter series. If you guys haven't seen, I just went through and decluttered my hair care collection, my body care collection, and my skincare collection. If you guys haven't seen those videos, I will link them down below in the description box. But today we are starting off with my makeup collection, and I'll do a few categories. I'll probably kind of go in order, so primer, concealer, powder, foundation, and we'll see how far we get. But we are starting off with high-end primers. I have my drugstore primers right below here. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. So we are going to start off with some decluttering. The first three primers I want to talk about are these from Farsali. We have three of their little priming drops. This first one here is the Liquid Glass. I really enjoyed this product, but I actually watched a part of my most recent primer declutter, and I mentioned that I would use these until my next declutter and see how I feel about them, and I literally haven't touched them, and that video was like 6 months ago. So all three of these Farsali primers are going goodbye, or we're saying goodbye to them. So we have the Liquid Glass, we have this one which is the Skin Tune Blur, and then we have the Unicorn Essence here as well. So all three of these are being decluttered. Next we have the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I really enjoy this primer, so I am gonna keep that. Let's see, over here. Over here we've got some things going on. We have the Liquid Silk Canvas from Tatcha, which again I'm going to be keeping. We have the Banana Bright Face Primer, which was just in my everyday makeup drawer for a few months, and I got really good use out of this. This is a really nice primer. It's very great for applying your foundation on top of. I really enjoy that. I have this Beauty Blender one here, which is one that I recently picked up. We've got YSL, Fenty, and Charlotte Tilbury. All of those are gonna stay, not gonna lie. But back here I have a couple of primers that are very old. And I'm pretty sure I even decluttered this one. This is from Tarte. In my last declutter, I don't know if I did or not, but this is so old, it needs to go. This is the Timeless Smoothing Primer. I bought this because of Tati, like probably no joke, like 4 years ago, and it's just way too old to be putting on my skin. So this is going to be decluttered. And then we have the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. So this is a very popular primer, and I really enjoyed this product. I am a little bit worried about this one, just because it is getting pretty old, but it still smells good, and I haven't noticed anything weird happening when I use this, so I am going to keep the Bobbi Brown one for now. Next we have some primers back here. We have the Smashbox Primer Oil, which again, this is something that is just so old. Like, this is insanely old. I have a Morphe one, which is a good alternative, like a dupe. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter the Smashbox oil. I don't even use oils very often on my skin when I'm doing my makeup, so that one can go. I have all of my Laura Mercier Squeezy Tube primers up here. We've got the Illuminating, the Protecting. Let me check the Protecting. Okay, so this is so good. It's good until, what is that, June of 2022. We have the Perfecting and the Hydrating. I really enjoy these primers, so I'm gonna keep those. We have the One Size Secure the Blur, which I really enjoy. This Pure Canvas Supercharged Essence. Honestly, I don't really use this, so I think I can pass this along. It's hard for me to do that because I love Laura Mercier's primers, but I just feel like someone else could probably get better use out of this, so I'll go ahead and declutter that one. Oh boy, they're falling. Okay, and then we have the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer, which I really enjoy, and then my Benefit primers back here as well. So that is gonna be it for this drawer. I feel like we did pretty good. I had this pretty curated, so I wasn't really planning on getting rid of too much, but we actually decluttered 6 full-size primers from here, which I am very happy with. So This is my high-end primer drawer. Now we will go ahead and move on to my drugstore slash more affordable primer drawer, which has definitely gotten a little bit out of hand. So let me bring it down and let's get started on this one. At the end of this video, I will show you guys everything that I am decluttering, just like as a whole, so you guys can see, get a nice visual. So anyway, oh, my camera's not even really that straight. Sorry if it's not straight. Anyway, let's see, what do we have? So we have e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I'm gonna keep that. I actually had a little mini set of these. These are like the matte, the luminous, and the poreless. And I literally decluttered them and then rebought them. So I definitely am gonna keep those. We've got the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream. This stuff is incredible. It has SPF 30. I really enjoy this as a primer. It's very hydrating, but it doesn't get oily or sit on top of my skin. I find this to be a great base for makeup, so I'm definitely going to be keeping that one. I have this here from Hard Candy. Hello. This is the H2o Serum. I actually haven't gotten a chance to try this yet, so I am going to keep this, and hopefully I get the chance to try that soon. Back here, let's see, we have a primer from Makeup Revolution. This is like another one of these putty primers. This one is the Pore Perfecting Primer, and then I also have a Physicians Formula version. I really want to try these. I've obviously tried the Makeup Revolution one, but only once. So I think I am going to go ahead and keep both of those so I can give them a try. Over here I have some new Morphe primers that I recently was sent in PR. We have the Revitalizer, the Luminous, and the Equalizer primer. I have tried both of these in the past and loved them. They were in different packaging. So I'm very happy to have new ones. I think I actually decluttered the old ones in my last video. So I will be keeping those. I'm also going to keep this Maybelline Matte and Poreless Mattifying Sunscreen Primer. I love my Milani primers. We've got the Hydrating, the Illuminating, and the Soothing from their, like, primer line, I guess. I don't know. I love all of those so much, so I am going to be keeping those. We have the e.l.f. Matte Oil Control Primer. Again, I really enjoy this. I enjoy the Jelly Pop, the Mint Melt, and the Marshmallow. I love all of these primers. This one is difficult. I thought my drugstore drawer was going to be easier for me to go through, but I was wrong. Over here, we've got more primers. I have this one from Milani. This is the Dewy Primer. Have I tried this? I think I tried it once. And I don't recall my thoughts, but I do want to keep that. This Wet n Wild one is really nice. This is the Primer Serum. This one is from Makeup Revolution. This is the Fix and Glow Ultra Glow Primer. I really want to try that. This is a Pixie Vitamin C Priming Oil. Am I going to use this? I have this priming oil from Morphe. If I'm using a priming oil, it's probably going to be this one. So I'll go ahead and declutter the Pixie one. I also have this from Revlon. This is the Rose Glow Hydrating and Illuminating Primer. I used that once and I really enjoyed it, I think. I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to keep that. We have the Pop Beauty Afterglow Primer. I think I'm going to go ahead and pass that along. I have too many glowy primers. My Hard Candy are amazing. We've got the Hydrating Primer and the Long Wear Primer. We've got this one from Revlon, which I want to keep, and then these two from Wet n Wild I also want to keep. So this was a very unsuccessful primer drawer, not even gonna lie. I got rid of 2 primers. So overall we are decluttering 8, which I guess isn't like terrible, but it just sounds kind of bad. So anyway, I feel like I'm speeding through. This is probably gonna be my fastest declutter of life. So these are the 2 that I am decluttering from this drawer. Don't set your expectations too high for me, guys. I'm trying my best, but I do think we will be able to get rid of a nice little portion from the concealer drawer. So let's go ahead and start on that. So for concealer, I have my more affordable options up here. I have potted concealers here. I have a ton of these Benefit concealers, and then I have high-end concealers, and then Juvia's Place over here. It's not the best organization, I am not gonna lie, but it kind of works for me. So let's go ahead and start with this little potted section here. First, we have this from Charlotte Tilbury. This is a color corrector. I really enjoy this product. I love the color of it. This is in the shade 1 Fair, so I will be keeping that. I will also be keeping my Nars Potted Concealer. This is in the shade Vanilla. This is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Next, we have this Becca color corrector, which I have never used. This was in my last declutter. Haven't used it since then. It's been 6 months. Becca is no longer a brand, and I have the Charlotte Tilbury color corrector anyway, so that can be decluttered. And then I have this one from Makeup Revolution, which is nice to have a drugstore potted concealer option. And then this is a little mini powder, actually. It's so freaking cute. I don't know, I just keep it in here because it's cute, honestly. So I will kind of rearrange it like that, and we are good to go there. Here we have my e.l.f. concealers, as well as a few Makeup Revolution ones. I have a bunch of different shades. So I have some of the hydrating and some of the regular 16-hour camo concealer. So for the hydrating, I have light beige, light peach, and light sand. I feel like this one just looks too dark and too yellow. This is light beige. So I think I can get rid of that one. These look so like gross when they sit, but they're not even that old. I literally got these ones like 2 months ago. So yeah, these two I will keep, and this one I will declutter. I think I prefer the regular formula. So for these three here, I have light peach, medium sand, and medium peach. The colors are definitely not consistent throughout the regular and the hydrating formula. I definitely want to keep this shade, and I definitely want to keep this one. I feel like I might keep all three. We'll keep those. As for the Makeup Revolution ones, I have the Conceal and Define concealers. Here is what they look like. I remember loving these, but I honestly haven't used these in forever. I have C6 and C7, so I'm gonna set those there. I know I have more Makeup Revolution ones in this container here, so let's take a peek. I have these from e.l.f. I don't even like these. Why do I have them? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter those. This L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear is great. I will keep that. I also want to keep this Milani one. This is kind of like a brightening under eye tint, so we'll keep that to try out. This Milani one, I don't think I really like this one, but I am gonna keep it. I have a couple of Morphe 2 liners. We have Peak of Fawn and Peak of Peach. I will keep both of those. Wet n Wild I'm gonna keep. These ones from LA Girl I really need to try. This next one I will keep, and then we have these Makeup Revolution ones. So we've got C5, C5.7, and C5.5. I will keep those two and declutter this one. Let me double check the swatches on these Morphe 2 concealers just to make sure they are shades that I can wear. Let's see. Which one would I wear? I don't know. They're both kind of like, this one's very yellow, this one's kind of peachy. I guess I'll declutter the yellowy one and I'll keep the peachy one. I will keep those LA Girl and the Milani and the NYX. This one is really good from Wet n Wild. Okay. I have these little papers from Fenty, which I honestly don't ever use. I think these are too full sizes. I'm gonna declutter both of those. I have this e.l.f. concealer palette. It's like a color correcting palette. I kind of want to keep that. I am tempted. And then we have a bunch of these Benefit concealers, which they send me so many concealers and I'm so grateful. But I definitely have too many. So we've got 2, 3, and 2.5. here are the colors that I have. So I definitely don't need 2 of these, so I will declutter 1 of those. Then let me see which ones I have open, just so I can compare shades. So I have shades 2 and 4 here, and then I have shade 3 in my everyday makeup drawer. So I will declutter the shade 2 because someone else can use that. 3 I think is my most used shade, so I think I will keep a backup of 3, and then I don't have 2.5, so I'll keep these 4 and declutter the other 2. Next, for our high-end drawer, we have some Mcgrath Concealers, which I love this formula. It is fantastic. I have the shades L3, L4, L5, and I am going to keep all of those because I use all of those shades for different purposes. This one from Urban Decay, I can definitely declutter. I just don't ever use this. I don't even know if they still make this, so this one is gonna go. I'm gonna keep my Tarte Shape Tape and my Born This Way concealer because these are classics that I feel like I definitely need to have on hand for videos. I have a few Nars Concealers. This is the Radiant Creamy Concealer. I love this stuff. I have it in the shade Vanilla. I will definitely be keeping. I have this one from Jouer. This is really old. This is their Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer. I'm going to go ahead and pass this along since I just don't use it anymore and it is quite old. I have these 2 concealer sticks. These are the Brighten and Correct Duos from Laura Mercier. I have a neutral and a cool toned one. I'm going to keep the neutral and I will declutter the cool toned one. Then we've got Rare Beauty, Laura Mercier, Fenty, and then Hourglass and Huda Beauty, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep all of these. I love all of these concealers. The Rare Beauty one I feel like indifferent about, but it is a really good one for me to have on hand since I make YouTube videos and it's a very popular brand. So let me rearrange these. Finally, over here, it's kind of like back over here, I have a bunch of Juvia's Place products. So I have their concealers. I have 2 shades. One is significantly darker than the other, so I'm going to keep the lighter one, which is 22, and then I'm going to declutter the shade 18. And then I have a bunch of these foundation sticks. I have 4 of them. I really enjoyed this formula, but I honestly haven't used it since I moved to this apartment, I'm pretty sure. So I have a bunch of different shades. I have Cameroon, which is like a bronzy color, which I used as like a contour type thing, which I don't really use cream contour very often. These all look really dried out and like weird, so I'm actually going to declutter all 4 of these foundation sticks. I remember loving the formula, so definitely look into it if you were interested, but yeah, definitely did not use those enough. Okay, so even though we still have a lot of concealer in here, let me show you all, or I guess I'll go ahead and count what we decluttered. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We decluttered 16 concealers plus these 2 mattifying sheet things from Fenty. So literally all of these are being decluttered. So I would say that's pretty successful. All right, guys, next we have powder. This is gonna be a tough one for me, not gonna lie. I'm not going to be getting rid of half of these, but I am going to do my best because obviously we have a little problem back here where they're not fitting properly. So we've got my Fenty powders, which I will be keeping. I love this powder. It's been a while since I used it, but I really do enjoy that. Next we have this one from Laura Mercier. This is the Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder in the shade 2. Here's what it looks like. This was in my highlighter drawer, but I decided to move it to my powder drawer since it's more of a finishing powder type thing, Candle Glow powder. So I do want to keep this. I won't put it right here just because it doesn't fit very well, but I will be keeping this. I'm going to keep my Huda powder. I've got these Maybelline ones, which are pretty old. I kind of want to repurchase them though, because These are a great powder. I have the shades 05 and 10, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but I definitely used a ton of these powders. This one is like almost gone, and I actually have gone through an entire one of these before, so these are just really old. I'm gonna declutter them and we will repurchase at a later date, but for now they can go. Next we've got the Born This Way from Too Faced, which I'm gonna keep. I have a few Laura Mercier powders. I have quite a few of those. This one is the translucent, is this the translucent glow? Yeah, so we have the translucent glow. This is the regular translucent. I have another regular translucent. I think this is the open one, so I have a backup. This is the translucent honey, and then I also have the translucent powder in this limited edition holiday packaging. So I have 5 5 of them. One is candle, one is honey, and then these 3 are the same. So let me see if this is open. It's not, so I feel like I can declutter this one since it's not open. I love this powder, but it'll take me a while to go through these two, so I'll keep the one that's open, the holiday packaging one, the glow, and the honey. Okay, I am back. I had to go help Jarvis with something that we're cooking. So anyway, we got the Laura Mercier powders taken care of. We've got the Lancome. I'm gonna keep the Lancome. My Juno translucent powder is great. This one is great from, what is this brand? Cover FX. Nars I'm gonna keep. Hard Candy I will keep. This RCMA one I've had for a really long time. It needs to go, so that's gonna be decluttered. This one from Urban Decay. I want to keep it, but I don't know. This CoverGirl one is so cute. I also have this CoverGirl one. I feel like this might be a little bit too dark for me, so I'll declutter that CoverGirl one. I'll keep the light pink one. Then we've got Hourglass, which I will keep. Charlotte Tilbury I will keep. This Makeup Revolution one I'm going to declutter. I have a mini. Oh no, this isn't a mini. This is the under eye setting powder, the Secret Brightening Powder for Under Eyes from Laura Mercier. I'm going to keep that. We have the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. We have the Morphe setting powder. We have La Mer back here, which is definitely staying. My Coty Airspun is super old, so that needs to go. Even though I like that powder, it needs to go. I have the Tatcha one, which I'm actually not the biggest fan of, but I'm gonna keep it. We've got another Morphe one. This one is in banana. So I have translucent and banana. I probably won't use the banana shade, so I will declutter that one. We have my OG RCMA powder. This is literally probably 6 or 7 years old. I'm gonna declutter it. That needs to go so bad. Hourglass is gonna stay. One Size is gonna stay. And then I have 2 ABH powders back here, which I literally never use because I forget that I have them because they're all the way back here. And they are both still new. That's so sad. I have vanilla and I have translucent. I think I'm gonna keep them and hopefully use them soon. I'm probably gonna regret that, but it's fine. I'll keep one of them up front like that so that I can see it. And then there we have the powders. It's not organized the prettiest, but it's okay. So I ended up getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 powders. So not terrible. Now our last category is foundation, which takes up 2 drawers. I have this one, which is overflowing. And then I have this one down here, which again, we've got lots of stuff in here. So let's go through some foundations and declutter some. So here's the first foundation drawer. We're looking a little rough, so let's go through this and see what we've got going on. I'll start with this front container here. First off, we have the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. I'm definitely keeping this. I just bought this. This is in the shade 20N. It's a little bit of a deeper shade for me. Normally I wear 17.5, but I will definitely be keeping this. It's one of my favorite foundations. Another one of my favorite foundations is this one here from Urban Decay. This is the Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. I have it in the shade Light 30, which is my shade, and I love it. I'm gonna keep my Rare Beauty foundation, again, because this is a good one for me to have for videos. I've got Morphe, which I'm gonna keep. This Natasha Denona one is so old. I don't want to get rid of it because it was so expensive, but I need to be honest with myself and declutter it, so that's gonna go. This Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer will stay. Same with these Fenty squeezy tubes. Basically, I wanted this drawer to be for the foundations that didn't fit in this organizer because they were too tall or too wide or whatever. So that's what this drawer is meant for. So kind of like the longer tubes and stuff. I'm gonna keep the ColourPop. I have a couple of these, I think, so I'm gonna look at the shades. I have this Juice Beauty one, which, let's see, what shades do I have? I have Desert Glow and Beach Glow. I think I'll keep Desert Glow and declutter Beach Glow. Glowish, I'm definitely gonna keep. Fenty, I will keep. Profusion, I will keep. These Revlon ones are great. The Catrice True Skin are great. You know, I think I might declutter this Juice Beauty one. I just don't think I'm gonna use it. So that one's gonna go. What is this? This looks so weird. This is the Born This Way Light Beige Matte. I'm pretty sure this is like way too old. So unfortunately, I am going to declutter this because I know it's so old. Same with this Stila one. It's so cute and I love the packaging, but I never use it and it's super old. The KVD one I will keep just for the sake of videos. I don't know. This is from Kevin Aquan. I don't need that, so that can go. And then these ones are gonna stay. I'm not really paying too much attention to organization because I will be reorganizing everything once I move, but I just kind of want to go through stuff and not bring over unnecessary things. So back here we have some Morphe 2 foundations. Here are the shades that I have. This one looks super pink, so I will declutter that one. Then we've got Hint of Beige and Hint of Pecan. I think I'll keep Hint of Beige and I will declutter Hint of Pecan. I feel like this shade is probably gonna match me best. Then we've got a bunch of the e.l.f. Camo CC creams. This one is in the shade Light 210 Neutral. Is that what this one is? Yeah, so I have 2 Light 210 Neutrals and I have this one which is a lot lighter. I think I'll keep those 2 and I will declutter the extra 210 Neutral just so I can have the other one as a lighter mix-in. But this shade works for me pretty well, especially during the summer, but I don't need 2 of them, so I will declutter that one. I have 2 backups of my Hydromaniac foundation from Urban Decay, which I don't need 2 of these. They're both in the shade 30 Light. So this is my shade, but I don't need 2 of these. So I'm gonna declutter one and I'll keep the other one as a backup. And finally, back here, I have a bunch of Morphe ones. I donated all of the like second half of the color range, but I was gonna like look at these at another date, but I guess I can go ahead and at least narrow it down a little bit more. Okay, so potential shades for me are Light Glow 3, Light Glow 4, a Light Glow 6, a Light Glow 1, Light Glow 2, Light Glow 5 and 7 are definitely going to be too dark for me, so I can declutter both of those. But this one's really light. This one's kind of pinky. Maybe I'll declutter Light Glow 2 as well. I'm going to keep 3, 4, 6 looks a little bit cool toned, so I'll declutter. I don't know, that might work for me though. I'll keep these 4, which is more than I need to keep, but until I can figure out my shade, I'm keeping them. And then I have the Hello Happy foundation from Benefit in the shade 3. I literally just got this. I don't know if I have another one. I'll check the bottom drawer or like the next drawer, but if I don't have it, I am going to keep this one. So from this drawer, I got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 foundations. And then for this drawer, I'm sitting down here. Hello. Just because I feel like it'll be easier. So let's get to looking. I have a bunch of these Believe Beauty foundations. I don't need all of these. So nude is the shade I recall using the most. Do I have an unopened one? This one's unopened, so I'll declutter that one. These two are nude. This one is linen. This one is ivory. And this one is cashmere. I'm pretty sure I have one in my everyday makeup drawer, so that one can go there. So I'll just declutter the one unopened. This one is from Milani. I don't really like this foundation, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter it. This one is from Makeup Revolution. This is the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I think I might keep that one. I'm gonna keep the KVD. This Giorgio Armani is pretty new. I'm gonna keep that. Same with the Pure. I will be keeping that. Oh, I have another Morphe 2 foundation here. This one is Hint of Pecan as well. So I guess I had 2 of those. But does the shade look like it'll work for me? I feel like it looks a little bit warm. So I'm going to declutter that one. We've got the e.l.f. Oh, this looks dark. This is in the shade Sand. I feel like this looks really dark compared to my other foundations, but it's still sealed, so I should at least try it. This one is super old. I need to declutter this. This is the foundation, Photo Focus foundation. I feel like I should repurchase that, but definitely needs to go. Huda Beauty can stay. Nars can stay. This one back here is Laura Mercier. I actually have 2 of these. We have 1 and 2 and 2 and 1.5. Here is what they look like. I don't know which shade is gonna match me better, so for now I think I'm gonna keep both of them. I won't permanently keep both of them, but I just don't know what shade I am. The Nars one will stay. Makeup Forever will stay. This Revlon one, oh, I have 2 of these. I feel like I'm probably in between shades. Oh, plus one is matte and one is natural, so I'm gonna keep both of those. It's,
no.
ah, you scared me. Oh my god.
Let me open the door.
No.
In here. You gotta get rid of the matte or the...
I have to get rid of one of them?
Yeah. You gonna keep the matte or you gonna keep the other one?
I don't know. Which one looks like more my shade? I'll get rid of the natural finish and I'll keep the matte one.
I need instructions for my food because it's ready to go.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back. So as I was saying, Pat McGrath foundation unfortunately is gonna have to go. This is in the shade Light Medium 14. It's just too dark for me. This was so expensive, but I don't wear it because it's not my shade. The CoverGirl is gonna stay. My Ofra will stay. This one's pretty old. I think I probably need to get rid of this. This is the Milani Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. I remember loving this, but again, it's just super old, so it needs to go. This Charlotte Tilbury can stay. Fenty can stay. My Hourglass will stay. It looks like we have a few Benefit stick highlighters here. So we have the shades 3 and 4. So I'll just keep these ones since they are open. And I will come back up here and grab the new one. And I will declutter this one. And then I have an unopened Too Faced Born This Way back there, which I'm going to go ahead and keep. So from this drawer, we are decluttering 8 foundations. Well, 7 from this drawer, 1 from the one above it. So that's 8 foundations in total, plus the other ones that I decluttered from up here. But I'm going to go ahead and collect everything that I decluttered, show you guys an overview, and that is going to be it for today's Vlogmas video. I'm so excited. I feel like I did pretty good. I feel a lot better about my collection, so let me go do that and I will be right back. Alright you guys, so here is the overview of everything that I am decluttering from my primer, foundation, concealer, and powder drawers. I feel pretty good about this. There are so many products here, and unfortunately a few of them do need to be tossed out, but there are still plenty that are new and, you know, can be passed along to other homes or donated, given to friends and family, that kind of thing. But here's just an overview. It's a pretty good volume of stuff. I'm happy with it. So that was today's Vlogmas video, day 18. If you guys enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!